First, I made a base capable of flying through the air. Next, I made a base that could traverse the land. And now, prepare yourselves for boat. Welcome back, everyone. And yeah, we're on the water this time, and I think this has got to be the first time I've actually made a video on the water. I think I'm going to just start by kind of outlining this thing. I'm not entirely sure what kind of style I want to go for, but I'm just going to outline something and just kind of get an idea going. Okay, I've got something coming along. I know it looks it looks a bit odd right now, but I have a plan in mind. You know, we've got plenty of room here, and I am going to be splitting this into probably just two parts. You know, a nice little multi-part build, which should be easier now that we're on the water, but guess we'll see. As you can see, I want to build a little bridge area down here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like the control room is built into the ship, and then we can have stuff up top. I don't really know, but you know what? We're just gonna keep going because I like where this is going. Okay, I've got something going. Yeah, looks exactly the same. I've really just been down here putting in all the flotation thingies and just trying to shape it out. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would have. I should have learned by now. This is the third, big moving base thing I've done. We haven't even started on the hard part, which is actually making it look cool up top. But it floats. So, yeah, we're at, what complexity are we at? We should be at about 1200 complexity, which right now it's fine, but to avoid a ton of crashing and stuff, right about now I think I'm going to go ahead and actually try to split this pretty much right down the middle, and then, turn it into a multi-part build. Alright, we're getting somewhere. These... Yeah, I didn't build those couplings right, but you can see I actually changed the back to pretty much be a copy of the front. I had an idea for what I was going to do with the back, but I've just been thinking about it more because I have had quite a while to think about it because this, as I've said before, this is taking a while. I should probably just stop complaining about it and just build this. I think I have a cooler idea with the back like this. We're getting somewhere. Alright, I put in place the little, you can see the little, wow, they are really hard to see with all this water. There you go, you can see we got the little pistons that we had last time, so we can control these things. Also, I'm using the new big old boat propellers that they added, I think it was in a recent, I don't remember, I can't keep track of all these things. Also, this doesn't stay perfectly together, so I might use the anchor pins like I did last time. What? I just... What? How does that even happen? Guess now's a fine time to talk about what I'm doing. As you can see, I think it's really starting to come together now. We've got the top room starting to be laid out. See, the door is right down the middle, so when they're not together, it's a little precarious. But we come in here, very much a work in progress, but, I think what's going to be the primary bridge area, we can see down, nice through the water, I think. Definitely gonna break this up with some walls, but it is what it is right now. Oh yeah, and then up here, that one is not, how did that happen? But yeah, up here, we've got a nice balcony area. And then I was just continuing the same thing back here, planning to have it kind of open up in the back, just so all this is nice and open. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to building, and I just hope that doesn't happen again. Okay, I I think Windows might have actually just forced an update, and either that or something went horribly wrong because my computer just randomly restarted itself on a whim. And then when it was turning back on, Windows was finishing an update. So thank you, Microsoft. Alright, we're making some real progress now. Look at that. Okay, well, I guess the outside looks pretty much the same. We can come in here. We've got actual stairs leading up to the top. We've got this walled off, so we actually have a proper control room. Well, say proper control room, and the only stuff in here is a seat and a gyro on the floor. But it will be a control room. Back here we've got this little thing. Don't really know what's going on back here, but it looks cool. And yeah, that's it right now. I need to add some railings on these. Obviously detailing everything. But I think it is really coming together now. It's kind of funny, for most of these moving base builds, at first I'm kind of wondering like, oh, this isn't gonna even look good. It's gonna be horrible. But then we end up with something like this, which you could argue doesn't look good, but you know what? I like it a little. Also, I didn't even realize this, but very early on, because of the decisions I made with building it, it kind of turned into, what's that boat called? A catamaran? I don't know if this would technically be one, but I think it kind of is, with how you've got the two pods and then the center is above water. It's not really because of the layout here, but it kind of has that vibe. Anyway, wait a second. Wait just a second. So, when I'm connecting them, I have waves disabled. But we don't need them disabled once we've got it hooked up. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. You know I'm gonna have to take this onto the high seas map once it's done. Oh, okay, this is gonna be good. But for now, we're turning them off. We're gonna save it for the final build. Alright, about an hour into detailing, or wait, maybe more, I don't know, but yeah, basically, I think I've got, actually, oh wait, no, I'm not even, I just realized how much more I have to do on here. But you know, we got some little engine pods in the back. That is actually where the propellers are located. That's a bit of nice detail. Come in here, I moved the controls to the inside. I don't know where I want to put them in the end, but they fit better in here, at least for now. Front is looking very bland, and also similar to the last mobile base, I have yet to add steering to this thing, so you know, I'll get to that eventually. But the big thing, the railings, no, I'm kidding. The big thing is this whole thing, which yeah, I think this is just kind of a theme on every single base I've done. There's been a nice little seating area with either with a table or something else, with the little cover, and I think this one is the biggest we have, with a very nice table. And yeah, I totally forgot that you could make seats into passenger seats, so I didn't have to go through all that effort building seats before. But yeah, I have something very special planned for up here, which I'll reveal a little later. But you know, so far, it's pretty good. Oh, and I also have a way to close and open these things, because I was thinking when we eventually get over to the high seas map, having those catching the wind might be a problem, so just figured I'd add that control in. Oh, well, seem to have hit a limit. I guess I could split it into a 3-part build. I don't really want to do that, but there's still a lot I want to add. You know what? We're gonna make it a 3-part build. This might be a horrible idea. Okay, it has taken well over an hour. I'm actually not 100% sure oh. We all just kind of pushed together at once. Hold on. First part is attached. Now we can move over to the second part, which appears to be too low in the water. Come on, can I just force it? Ooh. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna force it together. Uh-oh. Are those magnets on repulse? I think those magnets might be repelling. Yeah, they totally are. Okay. Pretend I didn't even try this. Whoa, look at that. It worked first try. I don't even know what happened before. It worked immediately right after, and I didn't spend another 15 minutes trying to fix it, only for it to be mostly fine. Anyway, I updated. If I come in here. Up here, I've got a little bit more detailing on the sides. I think it actually looks very nice. Got everything painted up, you know, looking pretty simple, but so far so good. Now for these, kind of a work in progress, but basically what's going on is up in the front, we've got the normal controls, so plugging into sensors in the center build. And then on the end of that, which I need to clean this up so it's not looking so stupid, why am I missing a block there? Okay, well anyway, I've got pistons here triggered directly by the sensors back here, which then go into these control blocks, which then actually control things like the engines. Because me and my infinite wisdom had the seat in the front and all the stuff that actually need to be controlled in the far back. I still have not added turning. I just haven't done it yet. Anyway, let me just finish up the detailing here. And I think we'll be nearing the finish line. Okay, I think I'm at a point where I'm happy with it. Anyway, don't mind the damage here. While I was attaching it, it kind of imploded on itself a small amount. Anyway, so far, I added, if I can get up the stairs, if I can get up the stairs, you'll see I changed the color of that a little. The seats have a bit of a tint to them. I actually made the table, you know, like wood, and added a little fire pit to the center. And up in the front, the walls are a bit more angular now. I did this little thing. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. Fills out the space a little. I added these little lights here, so if I actually hop in the seat, go into first person, so you can see left, right, backwards, and then I had that on toggle, but W or forwards will also turn those lights on. And I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna be honest, I think we're just about done. Also, the back is the highest complexity part, and every time I tried to add something to it, it would crash my game, so yeah, I'm gonna call it good. Except, there's actually one more thing I'm going to add. So I mentioned early on that I was going to add a little something here. Wasn't something I was planning on adding originally, but every time I made one of these mobile bases, people ask me to weaponize them. And originally, I had planned on doing that, and then I end up just not doing it because I get ramped up in just making them cool. But I will add a little something to this one. Right up in this front section, I'm going to add a big old deck cannon. It won't be the most elaborate, because the complexity is... It's getting a little scary, but I think it'll be kind of cool. So yeah, one more thing, and I'm gonna go take it out to high seas. All right, I think I'm done. Oh, just ignore that. It's trying to break itself because I didn't align it correctly. It'll be fine. Anyway, I did not make it as big as I thought I would, but you know, we got something here. But you know, we can hop in here. We got a little iron sight, I guess, or it doesn't really do anything since we only have one of them, and we have the reticles anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you know, we got this. We can like shoot it and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take this onto the high seas map. I think there are a few spots where there are basically no waves. But if that's not the case, we'll have a bit of an issue. Oh yeah, here we go. Perfectly flat. Oh, there is wind though. Okay, so we gotta do this quick. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? Okay, now we got them all spawned in. Oh, and the wind has put these two together for me. Okay, all hooked up. Turned on the cruise control or autopilot or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you would call it for a boat. All right, well, let's just kind of be on our way, and I'm going to hop out of the seat. So I'm just gonna walk around and let it do its own thing. Man, I think this is definitely my favorite of the mobile bases. They just keep getting better. We're moving towards the cliffs over there. I might actually have to steer this thing to make sure we don't hit land. Oh, we're starting to get some bigger waves. Yeah, we're rocking. Oh, we're heading towards some ice. Let's not run into an iceberg. That doesn't have a very good track record for being good for ships. Man, I feel like these waves are normally more intimidating. I don't know if I'm just misremembering high seas or if the fact that our boat is so big, it's... Did I just get bounced up like 2 feet and then slam back into the deck of the ship? Alright, we're back, and this time nothing exploded while I attached it. Making my way out to the big waves, and it is already getting a bit more violent. Alright, now let's see if I can walk around the cabin or the deck or whatever without getting turned into mush. I'm gonna go ahead and close up those sails there. Oh, okay. So the waves they're really starting to kick in. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that far, because we're not very fast. I mean, at least when they're like big swelling waves, we can get over them pretty easily. I hope we don't hit one of those big old rocks. You know what? Let's let the waves decide our fate. This is not going to go well. Maybe we'll be able to... Can we even fit through that? Okay, I think we're stuck. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Okay. Hold on. Just let it do its thing. Sooner or later we'll... Oh, no! Oh, no. Well. It has torn our boat in half. I wonder if I can shoot the other part of the boat with the cannon. Oh, okay, well, there we go. Okay, well, you know what? I tried my best. At least I finally finished it. That took... How long did that take? Oh boy, okay. Almost 8 hours of recording so far. Split over, I think, 2 or 3 days. So, wish me luck trying to get this out in a reasonable amount of time.